Last time on Do Dragons Dream of Scorched Sheep, the party fought a hydra, a whacking great big hydra, and they succeeded with curious use of spells, disguises, and great big bloody axes. Yeah. After stripping the body for everything it was worth, they went hunting for wood to fix the dreadbeat. They discovered a small town, absolutely fucked it with a hidden wood store that I provided for them, and they went chop down some trees. But as they left and Treble was clearing up, the young Satyr Sod appeared and pointed out to him that they had stolen from the Fairwoods, and the Fae are not happy with it.
Adventure waits on every roll, fighting for our mortal souls through mountains high and dungeons deep, to Dragon's Dream of Scorched Sheep. To Dragon's Dream of Scorched
Sheep. Welcome, everyone. I'm Gadget, your DM, and we're playing D&D tonight. And playing with us, as usual, as Cowboy Grey Merkin, it's Biggie.
Hello.
And playing our demon girl Capri, it's Candy.
Hello.
And playing Stigveld, it's Stig.
Boy.
Hello. It feels like forever since we played this because we recorded the last 2 episodes at the Podcastle and it's been about 6 weeks since we recorded. We don't have Oodles with us tonight, unfortunately, because he is sick. Poor Oodles. So we're sending our best wishes, and I'm sure he'll be back very soon. But for now, we're going to go as a 4-piece. So yes, as I recounted, the party killed the Hydra, they went to find some wood, they took some wood, and Treble was left with Sod.
I'd just like to point out that hole for the wood store, in inverted commas, like, none of us were going to go down there. Come on.
Nope.
Not after the Hydra.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had 5 health.
Like, throw a torch down there and it keeps going and going and going. It's probably set the wood on fire, to be honest.
I just feel like we would have stepped into the top step and it would have just collapsed. Yeah. It would have just gone plummeting.
You all have such little trust in me. I am a bastard, but true.
You just threw a 5-headed Hydra at us.
And do you think I'm going to throw something immediately at you again immediately after it?
Yes.
Maybe.
No, I am a benevolent dictator. I give you an awesome fight, and then I give you the opportunity to rest. So, we pick up as the party are returning the wood to the Dreadbeat. While Stigveld has been chopping down all of the wood in Sundry and carrying it back and forward, Calbo has been fixing the ship using his new artisan skills that he picked up at the last level up.
Jesus, this carpentry is tough.
And what's Capri been doing? Because Capri doesn't have artisan skills.
I have been drinking rum.
What a shock. Don't want this rum to go off, lads.
For the greater good.
For the greater good.
You do you.
Me and Proserpine are also trying on different pirate hats.
So, okay. So the two of you are up on the deck, manifesting different pirate hats. Oropan is passed out in the corner. He is so drunk and so traumatized from being kidnapped by the goblins that he's 3 sheets to the wind. Proserpine is sat on your shoulder and his fur morphs into a tricorn hat.
Yes.
And you hear in your head, "What do you think?"
I preferred the last one.
So it then comes out to a kind of Napoleonic admiral's hat.
Yes, that's the very fellow.
Wait, hang on. And then a feather pops out of it.
Perfection.
And then you go, one more. And an eye patch appears.
Yes, nailed it.
What about you? What kind of hat are you trying on?
Oh, a classic Jack Sparrow, I think. With the dreadlocks and everything.
With the dreadlocks coming down.
Yeah, a bit of cuttlefish.
I've got one of them hats.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Did you go to Claire's Accessories for that?
Yes, absolutely. Pirates are us.
It's just as well you're by yourself right now, because I would have said anyone who could hear that would have had to take psychic damage. And I'm just going to look up Calbo's character sheet, because he's going to do a couple of rolls right now.
Oh, great.
I'm just looking at what your proficiencies are with your tools and what you need to roll for it, that's all.
Does he have to roll to fix the ship?
It's more just
set off and just fall apart like a cartoon.
It's just going to go up in flames.
You remember that episode
for no reason.
Where Homer pours the cereal and the milk and it just goes up in flames?
Give me a straight dexterity roll. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. We're back.
Natural 1 for Biggie. so
plus one.
It's still a natural fucking 1. So you've held up this plank to the side of the ship. It's the last one to fix the hole, and you've got like a couple, because of how long your snout is. You've got like 6 nails coming out the side of it. You pick one out and you hold it up there, and you're kind of holding it with your hand like that, and you kind of pull the hammer out your belt. You smash your thumb with it. Take 1 HP damage.
I'm okay. I think I'm okay.
I just raise a glass to you.
Stigveld, give me a hand with this. It's tricky.
As you say that, Stigveld's kind of dragging the last couple of logs up towards the ship.
What's the problem?
Nail, thumb. Oh, is it a thumb? What does he have?
He has hands. Thumb, right? It's a thumb. It's still a thumb.
Okay. It's a claw.
Thought you were good at this.
Well, look, at the rest of the ship's okay. This is the last bit.
Stigveld just gives it a rock, just to be on the safe side.
Give me an insight check. Not insight check, perception check.
12.
It feels fine. It feels like he's done a pretty good job, apart from the whacking great big thumb mark that he's hammered into one of the panels.
Feels solid. Gives it a knock with his hand.
I wipe some of the blood away.
Fuck's sake, Biggie. So, at this point, Stigveld, you realise that Treble isn't with you.
Where's Treble? Did he get back here before me?
I thought he was with you.
I was chatting away to him, I thought, on the way back. I thought he was quiet.
Yeah, has been peaceful around here, to be fair.
Better go back.
What from your hammering?
It's just your hangover. I'll go back to the camp just to see if he's still there.
I don't feel like he's gotten into trouble again.
Yeah, as you're saying that, Capri, you feel, because Proserpine sat on your shoulder, you feel Proserpine's claws just kind of dig into your shoulder a little bit, and his fur just kind of like poofs out. You know, the bottle brush tail the cats get. And you just hear,
"Oh no, not again."
Yes, that's what I thought. There we go.
As you feel a tug on your tunic from below you, and you look down to see Sod.
Oh no. You, I remember you.
Hello, Miss Smithy, how you doing? You all right?
Yes. Why do I feel like you're responsible for the loss of a friend?
Oh, that's because I'm incredibly responsible for the loss of your friend. Or rather, your big friend is responsible for the loss of your little friend.
Stigveld, we have a problem.
What is it?
Put the log down and come up here.
Oh, fuck. What are you doing here?
Well, Oakensnarl has just sent me to send you a message. You see, all this wood that you've taken for this ship is, it's ours. Yeah, that was the elder woods that you've been taken from. It does bestow some benefits, you know. Because this wood is made of this ship is now half made of fey wood. You know, we can kind of come and go as we please. And you
turn around and you see there are just a collection of pixies that are kind of dancing around and causing merry mayhem.
Burn it quickly.
a couple of them kind of fly up in front of your face, Capri, and then kind of move to Proserpine and start kind of tugging on his whiskers.
Get out.
Make them stop. I'll kill them all.
Where's Treble?
Well, you see, your friend Mr. Oakcliffe, he did put up a little bit of resistance. He tried to polymorph me. Can you believe it?
Yes.
Actually, yeah. I did polymorph him back into a frog, though, so he's with us right now.
I'd like to see that.
Probably looks better.
Well, you see, he's going to have
do
to...
it to Stigveld.
All right, then.
Shut up, Calbo. Carry on fixing the ship.
He casts polymorph on you, Stig. Can you roll me... hang on. I didn't have the save up. Can you roll me a wisdom saving throw, please, Stigveld?
8.
Sordy kind of pulls out some pan pipes, makes a sound, and you turn into a very large bullfrog.
Look how funny he looks.
He's still got the beard. He's still got the beard and kind of the skin tattoos kind of across him, but he is a bullfrog.
Yeah, you see, it looks much like that, except Mr. Oakcliffe, he's purple.
Now who's the biggest here?
Proserpine is just bapping him.
Yes, Proserpine has, and it's just like it's not even so much bapping him; it's just kind of like pressing his paw on his head. Yeah, kind of like. Remember the Buck Your Hair toys where you press them down and they make that ribbit sound? Very much like that.
So Sod says here, don't worry, Mr. Oakcliffe will be returned to you as safe and sound as possible, depending on how well he pays off your debt. And until then, we'll come and go as we please.
How does he pay off the debt?
We haven't decided that yet. Oakensnarl's thinking about it right now, and it takes trees a while to think of things. Big fellas they are. Anyway, must be off. I've got people to torment.
And he
bye.
Clicks his finger, and Stigveld kind of reappears in his full form.
Oh, where's he gone?
You look so funny.
I swear, if he does that again, I'm going to put my axe through him.
So the
Don't give the little one ideas like that again.
Sorry, got a frog in your throat.
So as you all kind of look around on the deck of the Dreadbeat, the Fae have gone. They have left you be. Calbo, you get a very satisfied feeling from the ship. As in, it feels better.
I think she's ready.
Can you all roll me a perception check, please?
18.
18 from Candy.
8.
Oh, everyone's rolling low tonight.
Hey.
Well, they were. No, you're right. It's a 5.
So, Capri, despite the fact that you're absolutely steaming drunk and kind of really amused at Frog Stigveld. Also, Candy, t-shirt, please.
Oh, yes.
Frog with a beard. But as you kind of you kind of look around the sky, thinking, well, we're going to be up there soon, and you spot a floating ship.
Oh,
Well, this one's different to the Dreadbeat. This one it looks like a galleon, but it's being, rather than the Dreadbeat, which just kind of flies under its own magical power. This one's being held up by a balloon. Think of it like a ship hanging off a zeppelin kind of thing.
Ooh.
It's in the distance, it's quite far away, and it's just kind of floating slowly, nowhere near you. And not coming particularly towards you, but it's the first time you've kind of spotted one of these.
I'll just tap Calbo, who's still hammering away. Calbo, you ever seen something like that before?
Wait, I nearly did it again. Look at what?
Don't make me make you roll.
Wait, what's that?
Ever seen anything like it? Stigveld, you see that?
Is it a bird? Or a plane?
No, it's a floating ship attached to a balloon, I think.
Oh, no. We don't have them in High Dawn. See, we're too big for those kind of things. Doesn't get very far.
Proserpine, do you have any information?
I'm a creature from the beyond. I've never seen something like this. In my experience, the things that fly have wings or are this ship.
Fine help you are.
What do you
Let's
want
hope
from
they're
me,
friendly.
As you're having this kind of illuminating conversation, trying to work out what this thing you've never seen before is, you see coming from the east of you, arcing high into the sky, a fireball very similar to the one that brought the Dreadbeat down, cutting through the clouds, and smashes into the side of the ship, causing the balloon on the top of it to kind of burst and it to fall to the ground in flames.
I thought that would make a funnier noise.
That is, one mighty fireball. How far away is that?
That's what took my ship down.
The Cowboy, you get a sudden feeling of fear from the ship, and you're pretty confident it's not going to fly until that's dealt with.
I don't think she's ready now. That fireball is giving it the shivery timbers.
Okay, yeah, well done. Yeah, I like that one. You can have that one. No psychic damage.
I think we're going to have to go and investigate. There must be some more of our little goblin friends running around.
So, can Calbo, seeing as you're on Navigator here, can you roll a survival check, please?
Am I going to die now?
I would fucking hope not.
Trip.
For fuck's sake, 3.
Okay. You have no idea where this thing came from. Can one of you two roll a survival check to try and trace the line of smoke going back? Fuck's sake, 9 for Stigveld. Capri, it's all on you.
Does anyone
It's
know?
been a really nice campaign, so
Does anyone know where we're going?
Shall I give Oodles a ring? See if he can just roll something for us.
You all engage in a kind of very circular conversation, trying to work out where this fireball came from. Proserpine sat on your shoulder, and being the Deus Ex Machina that he is, he uses his mouth tug on your hair, Capri, and goes,
East, you idiots. It came from the east.
I think it's east, you idiots. We saw it come from the east. And I just wink at Proserpine.
he baps you on the head,
Ouch.
much like your own cat does to you.
Yeah, absolutely. Big bappins.
Big bappins.
East we go then. And then
So I
Stigveld
take it we're leaving the ship here, yeah?
starts walking
Yes.
west.
Yeah,
The ship will be safe here.
You go up to the wheel and you get one of those boomer kind of steering wheel locks on it. You kind of get down from the ship. You click the lock. Okay, so it takes you about a day or so. You are heading east. The marshland is difficult. You don't actually hang on. Do you encounter anything? No, you don't. So, I love being able to roll on the encounter table.
That's our best roll yet.
The marshland is difficult, it's hard going, but eventually it kind of solidifies into ground as you head towards the. Did I give a world map for here? No, I didn't for this bit. You're basically heading towards what was on Creighton's map of the Whispering Mountains, and you start getting into the kind of the foothills. Stigveld, you start to feel instantly better because these are the first mountains you've seen in ages.
Feels like being closer to home.
Some fresh air. I'll just get my pipe weed out.
Feels like I've got cold, wet feet.
Oh, it's glorious. Nothing better than feeling the shiver of the winds through the mountains.
I hate it.
Capri, Proserpine kind of nuzzles up against you. His eyes start to glow, and you feel a warmth on your feet as they dry.
Ooh. Thank you, friend.
Like toasty socks.
Toasty.
No such luck for the other two of you. So as you kind of start getting more into the foothills of the mountains, you see kind of from a hill ahead of you, another fireball fly up straight over your heads.
Ah, there's another one.
We're getting closer.
You want? Can you all give me another survival check and see if? Please tell me if you can trace that one. My God.
17.
6.
12.
Well, Stigwell knows which direction to go. He's one with the mountains. He knows how to kind of pick his way through mountainous terrain, and also he's following the smoke back to where it came from.
This way. I know these mountains. Well, I don't, but I know mountains.
What does that even mean?
Just follow me.
So you, the pathway that you're taking kind of starts to descend into a gorge, and you kind of go deep down into the gorge, and it gets kind of very tight and very windy. Kind of place that would be perfect for an ambush. You get the feeling that you're being watched.
Get the feeling that
Mountains
we're
never
being
go well
watched.
for us.
Yeah, this is a perfect place for an ambush.
Every time. Every time.
Can we do another survival or
Be perception check.
I feel like we're being watched.
21.
21. Yeah, you know you're being watched. You've kind of glanced up the top and you've seen like a couple of heads darting over the top. It feels more like scouts rather than like anyone who's going to try and attack you or anything. But someone is aware of your presence here.
Be on your guard. There are people watching us. Just seen a few of them up there.
I'm ready.
Are you?
Maybe.
How's
I
the
just tapped my hip flask.
It hurts a little bit, actually. I think I broke a nail with a nail.
Hammer? Oh, unless you were just taking nails and slamming them into the wood yourself.
I mean, it sounds pretty standard. Standard
Trying to
cowboy.
hammer the hammer in with a nail.
That's not how artisan tools work. Okay. Fucking helping. You come up as the gorge kind of narrows. You come to a kind of a wooden gate. That says it's like painted on like really roughly, and it says Castle Spear Tip, go away.
They seem friendly.
Might be good advice. What do you think?
Guess we should just go away then.
Nah, fuck him, let's go in.
Yes, let's go in.
But no killing anyone, not if we don't have to.
Oh,
Just put that idea back in your head.
Like that's ever stopped him.
It's the only idea in his head.
On a killing people ban.
see that now?
I like this new Capri. Taking charge.
See what happens then. I'll just put my axe away, see what happens. Don't come crying to me.
Well, just keep it at the ready.
So you are you going to go through this gate? There's no one guarding it.
Oh yeah,
It's
through the
just-
gate.
Yeah. You kind of pull open the gate and you walk through, and you come to the end of the gorge, where you can see, if you head over to the map, a large castle with the largest catapult you have ever seen in its center. So you've got kind of walls rising up, and you've got this enormous catapult in the middle of it. The castle itself is kind of built into the base of the mountain. And as you kind of crest around this hill and you see it, another fireball flies up from the catapult.
Oh, bloody hell, that's a big catapult.
That's what's firing them.
It's a shame Treble's not here. We could have tested it out.
I mean, it's clearly working.
He is fortunate. Oh, you didn't hear that. Wait,
I can't hear it. No.
No, you can't. You couldn't hear that.
I'm just
Nope.
giggling to myself.
Right, so we're at the front here. So we might as well have another quick perception just to see.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got passive 14 on perception. Does that mean I could just do that?
I mean, for 40 perception, you can see it is a castle. There are kind
Yeah.
of men walking around the balustrades. The quarter towers, what you would normally expect to be kind of lookout posts, they're not really. People are on there with like kind of sextants and telescopes. That looks like they're actually the ones aiming where the catapult should fire, because this castle is kind of nestled in a gorge at the bottom of a mountain. They don't really need spotters so much because the only way to get to it is through this gorge. Very easily defended little castle here.
Is it people or goblins?
No, it's people. It's humans.
Oh, so the goblins just kind of took up. They just kind of ransacked the remains of our ship. And,
Creatures of opportunity there.
yeah. Should we say hello?
I don't know. Do we have any kind of anything that we can use as a white flag so they know we mean no harm?
I think we need to ask them why they're firing fireballs.
Hello. Hello there.
You see a very kind of small, thin face kind of appear over the top of one of the battlements. Goes, oh, and he kind of comes back down. About a minute later, the drawbridge kind of lowers down in front of you, and this thin kind of whelp of a man. He's tiny, kind of struts out, full of pomp and circumstance of himself, and goes, "Who are you? Are you friend or foe?"
Friend.
Friends. Are you friend or foe?
It depends if you're foes.
Well, we seem to be at an impasse.
We are friends to friends, but foes to foes.
Well,
What? Which ones are we?
Well, it depends. Are you coming here to attack us or not?
I don't know. Are we? I look at the others.
Did you attack us first?
stupid.
I want to ask you about your balls.
Why are you firing at things in the sky?
Well, that is what we do.
Why?
You hit my ship.
Are you flying by any chance?
We
Yes.
were.
Quite magnificently, might I point out.
Well, that's why. We don't take kindly to flying things.
Why?
Well, our Lord has decreed it so. He does not trust
But
things
we
that
weren't
fly.
We weren't attacking you.
It does not matter.
But if
Is your Lord and Saviour Mr. T?
Sorry, Candy, can you explain that one for me?
Get on the plane, sucker!
Mr. T does not like to get on planes.
Right, okay.
They had
Quit your
to,
jibber jabber.
they always had to drug him on the A team to get him on a plane.
Fucking hell.
Well, we have an issue. We want to fly our way out of here. But we
Yes.
can't if you're going to be firing fireballs at us.
Well, then it appears that we are at an impasse, aren't we? You could try and speak to my Lord and see if you can convince him otherwise.
I would like to speak to him, please. We'd just like to get out of here. We can't do that if you're firing fireballs at us.
We've just finished repairing the ship. Look at my thumb.
Ugh. He kind of recoils away from it. Okay, well... I can take you into the castle. Unfortunately, Lord Aldrex is busy. We've had some other guests today. It's quite unusual to have two sets of guests in a day. But I'm sure I can grant you a brief audience and you can state your case. And maybe he can make an exception.
Oh, we will.
Who's the other guest?
Wait, I'm not at liberty to discuss that. That will be up to Lord Aldrex if he wants to tell you that or not.
Can I
Take us in,
use
then.
charisma on him?
It would be insight. Well,
Same thing.
what are you trying to do? You're going to try and charm him?
I want to find out who the other guest is.
I mean, the thing is, he's not... roll an insight check for me.
17.
17. He's not lying to you. Like it's clear that like, the pecking order is that he's not allowed to tell you. So you would have to find that out from Aldrex.
He's a tricky fellow.
So he kind of turns around. Come. My name is Owen. I shall be your guide while you are here. Please try not to touch anything or pick up anything or do anything untoward.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Yes, neither would I.
Not in my nature to do anything like that.
And if you wouldn't mind, when we get into the castle itself, could you please disarm yourselves?
Yes.
That's okay with me.
Yes, that's fine.
Excellent. So he leads you in. So the catapult itself is kind of raised up on this large wooden platform. It's a very sophisticated piece of machinery. You see there are kind of guards or soldiers or mechanics or whatever, kind of loading up the sling with kind of barrels of what you would assume would be explosive material. They're all kind of started to bound up, and you see someone's kind of holding a torch as they are trying to find the next target. So they are kind of running around the side, kind of turning it, tilting it. It's a very precise operation. He leads you past this platform. You see there is a kind of a golden traveling carriage, horse and cart. Quite a large one as well. So it's like more clearly whoever the other guests are is more than one person. And he leads you up the steps into the main castle itself. The castle is not a particularly big one, it must be said. You walk through kind of a grand entrance hall and then into the throne room. He kind of turns to you and says, "Okay, I will go speak to Lord Aldrex, and I will see if he will grant you an audience."
When are we getting rid of our weapons?
If you could disarm yourself at this point, that would be wonderful. I can take them from you.
Okay. I want to slide my dagger into my boot.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Yes, 19.
19. Yeah, you managed to slide that into your little boot there.
Okay, so I've slid my dagger into my boot and then handed over my other weapons.
Okay, Galbo?
Yeah, I'm just happy to hand it over. I'm confident with my abilities. What are you laughing?
And Candy, you handing over your crossbow?
Absolutely. I don't need this stupid thing anyway.
I genuinely think that my fist will probably do more damage than my dagger, actually. So...
Yeah, but you can throw your dagger at range as well.
I can throw my fists.
You can't attach
Not at
them.
range. Yeah, you are rather attached to them. So Owen takes takes the weapons, and he says, I shall keep them with me. They shall be returned to you when you leave."
Oh, yes, they will.
Yes, they will.
Yes, they will.
Yes, they will.
Yes.
Okay, then, and he turns around and kind of walks off.
He's probably thinking, what a bunch of weirdos.
Right, can you all roll me perception checks? I want you to check out this room.
20. Not natural.
Ooh.
Just 16 and 4.
Dirty 20.
19.
11.
That's the word, dirty 20.
Okay, so the three you kind of pick up on this. So the throne room itself, it is it longer than it is wide. There is a stone floors, kind of large red carpet down the middle of it. As you kind of like look around while you're waiting, there is art and art on the walls, statues, kind of ornamental weapons, and that. Kind of get the impression that none of it is particularly good. It's actually all quite tacky. There are quite a few kind of nude paintings that just don't spark joy, shall we say. In particular, Stigveld, you kind of go up and look at the throne. The throne itself is kind of it's made of wood, but it's painted in a really poor gold paint. But you can see it's been kind of painted over from what it was, and you can see the there is the coat of arms of the House of Wildmount from Greybar, which is not where you are. Like, this is something that you as a ruler, you recognize the seal of this house. And you know that country would be several thousand miles away from where you are right now. You get the kind of feeling that maybe quite a lot of this stuff is either stolen or ransacked or just shit. Like, not the kind of thing a lord would have. Like a proper lord. Someone who's noble and highborn.
Okay, what was the name of the thing again? Sorry?
The House Wildmount.
Well,
From Greybar.
okay. Nothing in this room seems to match. Have you noticed that? Seems all a bit... just...
Eclectic.
Yes. And a bit shit. This
I quite like the
throne here...
paintings.
This throne here is... It comes from miles and miles away. From
Really?
Greybar. Yes, it's... I recognize the seal. It's not even from round here. This is odd. This place is very odd. Just be wary.
Do you think when they've taken the ships down, they've collected whatever they found and taken it to this place?
It could be. It could be why they're always shooting things from the sky.
Capri, Proserpine kind of crawls down off your shoulder and into your bag.
I'm not getting the best feeling from this place. Not like bad, but weird.
I'll tell the others. Proserpine doesn't like it. Just be ready.
I'm just
When are we
there, like,
ever going to find a happy place?
nah. Stigvel's just there, like kind of like picking at the gold paint on the.
Yeah, it's kind of flaking off under his fingernails. It's like very cheaply done.
This workmanship is terrible.
Not
Yeah,
up to my standards.
No.
the doors. So there are a set of doors on one wall which would lead to the banquet hall. They kind of open, and Owen appears, kind of ushering someone through, and he goes, "Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Lord Aldrex." And he kind of then shuffles out, and Aldrex walks in, and he is short. He's probably about 5'4". He is like round like a barrel. He's got a kind of very short, tight beard, very short hair. He's one of those guys that, you know, when you get to a certain weight, he doesn't have a neck anymore. But it's not a double chin. It's just like kind of like fat and muscle have just become shoulder, effectively. He's
Why
wearing.
describe me?
No. I'm not. Trust me, there is someone very specific that I'm describing here. He's wearing kind of golden decorative armor, but again, even with your passive perception stick, you can see this is really fucking cheap golden decorative armor. He has a lot of jewels on his hands, around his neck, in the
It
armor
is Mr.
itself.
T.
It's not Mr. T, trust me. And he kind of walks up to the three of you, and he's very brusque. Well, who we got here? This is different.
My name is Stigveld of High Dawn, and my companions here, Cabo Grey Merkin and Capri Smitty.
And he shakes your hand, Stigveld, and goes, "You human?"
Do I look human?
Well, you look big for a human.
Exactly. I'm not human.
A dragon and a demon. Interesting.
Dragonborn, actually.
Not entirely sure if I've always been a demon, but never mind.
Well, welcome to Castle Speartip. I'm Lord Aldrex, lord of this place. I might as well be the king around here.
Okay, mister. We need you to stop shooting things out of the sky. Basically. You shot us out of the sky. We fixed our ship. We need to be on our way. We can't be doing with getting shot down again. That is all we've come here to ask.
Why would I do that?
Look at my thumb.
don't... Because we don't want to be shot out of the sky.
I know, but why would you want to fly? It's unnatural.
Because it's helping us get to where we need to go.
You've got legs, haven't you? If you were meant to fly, the gods would have given you wings.
Where we need to go is a long way away. It's no concern of you or where we need to go. We just need to get there.
But you see, it is a concern of mine if you're trying to fly.
We'll be trying to fly away.
But you're trying to fly in general. Don't you see? It's all a grand conspiracy for wizards to make things fly.
I know who this is.
This is very tiresome and very confusing. Please.
It is.
We will never fly back. Just let us out.
He turns to you, Caprico. No, Cupcake, just settle down.
What do you
Let the
call
men
me?
talk.
What?
From your bag, you hear kind of growl. Look, I'm not going to entertain surreal wizards doing whatever they want to do. It's just disgusting. It's unnatural, making things fly. Why would you want to do that?
Do you perhaps have a small army of people that can carry us out?
The only people who get carried around here, Cupcake, is me.
Oh, God, I hate him.
Listen here, little man. And I mean, little man. We're going to fly our ship out of here. And you're not going to do a damn thing. Because if you bring our ship down, then I'm going to make you pay.
And he kind of clicks his fingers, and Owen kind of trots up with a little step ladder, and he steps up to your face and goes, "And how do you intend to do that?"
I don't want to go into a fight, but I really just want to nut him right now.
May I remind you, you're in his castle.
Exactly. How would I do that? Have you seen the size of me? My arms are bigger than your body.
Yeah, but I'm tough. I'm a fighter. You should have seen me in my youth. I've killed men.
As I said, well, I am a man, but I'm not human.
I tell you what, I can't count how many men he's killed.
Is that because you can't count?
I threw a bear once.
But that's not the point I'm making.
Have you thrown a bear?
I've killed a bear.
Have you thrown a bear?
Why would I want to throw it? I brought it back and ate it.
A real man throws a bear. You're not a real man until you've thrown a bear. I'm guessing you're not a real man.
Oh, I'm a real man. The ladies love me. Ain't that right, Cupcake? I feel bad about doing this. I really do.
I just whisper, Stigveld, you know that bit I said about not killing? Well, maybe we can forget it on this occasion.
Not quite yet.
Look, we don't want trouble, but we need to resolve this.
What's it going to do to let us fly out of here?
Well, maybe we can come to some kind of arrangement. Right now, I have some guests here who are asking me the same thing. They don't want me to shoot down their flying abominations from the sky. God knows what. How unlikely is it that two different sets of people would come here talking about exactly the same thing? It's fate, I tell you. It's a conspiracy. They're all coming for us.
It's because
very
you
likely
keep shooting us out of the sky.
Exactly.
No, that can't be it. That can't be it. Putting something in the water, I can tell it. It's not right. None of it's right.
You're not right.
Maybe I'm the only right one here.
Listen, what do you want?
I want to talk. I want to be the guy that you come to, and I want to be the person you listen to. So why don't you have a conversation with me, with my guests, and we can work it out now. So I declare a wisdom struggle on you.
I believe you pulled us into InfoWars.
Yes, for lack of a better term, Aldrich Jones. And also, nearly enough everything he's said so far I've adapted from things Alex Jones has actually said.
Okay, bring in your guests.
No. I'll have to bring you in and meet them. But no funny business, right? I only normally deal with humans. Don't like non-humans. A halfling sent me a bucket of poop once, and I ain't never been right since.
They tend to do stuff like that. Weird little creatures at times.
You'll. He points at you, Stigveld. You look kind of human. You're just kind of big for one. I can see you as human. It works for me. So he gets down from his stepladder, and Owen comes in and takes that away, and goes, "Now look, y'all ever been around royalty before? These guys are like big wigs, top tier. You know how to behave.
I was royalty.
It doesn't mean you are royalty. I mean, have you ever been around like human royalty? I don't know what sticks you're bashing off each other back where you came from. But right here, there are rules and there are things to be done." Sorry, I couldn't hold that one straight.
I turn to Capri. Cupcake, I don't like this guy.
Just don't you start. How's that other thumb feeling?
Calvo, you hear a ringing in your ear and you can tell Proserpine's not happy. It's not doing damage to you, but it's just like that. It's kind of a little mental scratch to say don't.
We've dealt with royalty before, haven't we, gang? Haven't we, gang?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we have.
Yeah.
So I have
Excellent.
some ringing in my ears.
Excellent. Well, now don't freak out. These guys are human, but I wouldn't expect you to understand it. He kind of starts leading you towards the banquet hall doors, and he just starts just kind of talking, just like it's almost like verbal diarrhea coming out of him as he goes. We're running out of time here. About in the next 50 years, humanity's going to be gone. Human life, it's very fragile these days. And you got like the halflings kind of coming up. You got the Fae. God damn it, I hate the Fae. I really wish I didn't hate them, but my God, I hate them so much.
That's
And
one thing we can agree on, I guess.
and then you got demons coming in. Present company excluded, Cupcake, as he's kind of leading forward. He's like, you got them coming up from the infernal realm, and it's just like, well, what about the gods? What about the heavens? What about the infernal realms coming up here? We're all gonna die. And he's getting redder and redder. He's like, I just need money. I need money to keep this operation going, so we can, try and keep humanity alive.
I take a few steps towards him. What have you got against dragons?
I ain't got nothing against dragons specifically.
That's what I thought.
Although, the big, proper, flappy, flying ones, they're a bit, yeah. But, I'm just saying it as it is. My superpower is being honest. In an argument, I'll eat your ass. It's the way we do things around here.
Strange thing to do. You can't be dragonist. You have a friend that's a dragon.
So he gets you to the door and says, okay, remember everyone, best behavior. You're going to meet some royals right now. And he opens the door. And in the dining hall, you can see there is a kind of a U-shaped table where a banquet has been laid out. And sitting behind the table is King Dane Ashglade, Minerva, and the third member of the triumvirate, the dwarf you haven't met yet. And that's where we're going to end episode 33 of Do Dragons Dream of Scorched Sheep.
Fucking hell.
Fucking wanker.
Should have found out who those fucking guests were.
Oh yes, well done everyone. I appreciate this is a much shorter episode, but yes, you're about to have dinner with Dane. It's been a while since you've seen him. So yes, thank you all for listening. Thank you all for watching if you're watching on YouTube. Make sure that you hit up the website, modernescapism.co.uk. You can check out our Patreon at patreon.com/modernescapism. Give us a $5 a month. That's all we ask. And then for that, you'll get early ad-free access. You'll get the battle maps. You'll get the map I created for this episode. You'll get the map I've created for the next episode. Ooh. So come back in 2 weeks' time for the exciting episode and see what happens when they have dinner with Dane.
Digvale, don't let them eat my ass.
Thank you, everybody. Good night. Bye.
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 You got the iPad going as well.
Yeah, I've got the map on one. I've got you on the other, and I've got my character sheet on the third.
Excellent.
And I'm watching porn on my phone.
Easter egg. Oh, fuck's sake, Biggie.
Oh no!